Hey y'all, welcome back. Episode 11 of season 4. Um, yeah, we're back after a 2 week hiatus. Life really just has been getting in the way lately. I had some stuff going on with the family, and then Kevin was working, so is what it is. But we're back. We promise if we take breaks, it'll probably only be a couple of weeks, but it probably will happen a little bit more and more throughout the time frame, just because life is really getting busy and it's getting close to springtime and summertime, so it's kind of nice
Yes.
weather. So, but I didn't write this week's episode, Kevin did, so I'm gonna let him kind of take the reins right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I called this the lunch episode because I wrote this episode on my lunch. So basically, same old, same old. Just gonna be doing our weekly sports updates. And then afterwards, well, first off, we'll do our obviously team apparel and then such. And then we're gonna go into sports update, W update, and what we're talking about, which we will get to later on. But first, team apparel, Merritt, I see you are wearing your T Slam T1D.
Yep, I wore this today for work just so when I'm in meetings it looks somewhat professional instead of just wearing a t-shirt. Um, so I wear this, but yeah, I've started the donation process yesterday. So I was sending out text messages, posted on Facebook. I'll be sending out to a bunch of people. So if you listen, um, I think Kevin has the link, but if not, I'll send it over to him so that when we make a post about this, we'll throw that link in there.
Yeah.
Donate whatever you can. $2, $1, 50 cents. I don't care. It all goes to a great cause. So I appreciate anyone that um, does take the time to donate. So thanks. And Kevin, I see you wearing a shirt that you and I both have, which is
Yes.
phenomenal.
I
I,
copied you.
I love it.
This is from the Jerry West collection that Dove V, Nike and Dove V did. It has the Dove V old school basketball logo. It says West Virginia on the back, which I love this shirt. I wore it in honor because it's college basketball season and our guys hopefully will be in the tournament this year. Excuse me, they should be. But yeah, I just really love the line that they did with it. It was a good line. I'm pretty sure I bought everything that I could when it was available. And yeah, they don't make this all the time, so
Yeah,
you
this
gotta
is
grab it when you can when they do something special like this.
the only downside to that shirt is when I bought it, I thought it was a dry fit, and
Yeah,
it's not. And I was like, oh, I still love it. Like, don't get me wrong, but I was like,
yes.
oh, it was really. I love the dry fit material more than a normal cotton tee.
Well, I was also thinking when they made this line, I thought they were gonna do it like how they do like every year they do like that long sleeve shirt for the college basketball teams
Mm,
every year, which I'll probably get that one too because I like the saying on that one. But I was
what's
like,
it
oh,
say
they
this
made it
year?
nothing easy, and then they have it
It's
with the team logo.
yeah. Yeah, it says Mountaineers or something like that, right? I think it's a shirt that everyone gets.
It's like super simple. It's
Yeah,
team logo, nothing easy, team color,
yeah.
white long sleeve. I don't know why
There's
they do white long sleeve. I don't understand the point of the white.
everyone has white. It's weird.
Yeah, every single team wears white. I don't know
Yeah,
why. It must be some sort of thing, but I don't know. Whoever gets creative with all this stuff for NCAA, the March Madness, like, talk to us. I don't know.
yeah. I don't know. They're talking about maybe expanding the tournament more, and I'm like, yeah, no, 68 is too much in my opinion. 64 was perfect. Um, but hey, we'll see what they do. Well, I love it, Kevin. Also, we kind of mentioned it before we got on was the book exchange, the West Virginia Book Exchange is doing their 35% off sale right now for spring stuff. Kevin, I am on the site right now. Only downside, they do have the baseball jersey, but not the blue one.
So, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a sucker and I bought both jerseys full price and I'm kicking myself. And now they have that code on, and I'm like, damn, that would happen. But the thing is like I wasn't sure if they'll ever sell out because we've never had baseball before.
I know.
We never had baseball.
I know. I'm gonna. I don't want the white. I just don't. I love the blue. I think the blue looks just
Yeah.
sick, and I feel like I'll wear that when I go to the when we go to the pick game in 6 months.
Yes. Might I
That'll be.
add, I don't know if you know or not, that is official.
You got a hotel room?
The hotel room with me, with Cyrus, with Michelle, with Christy. The Great Adventure is officially on.
Okay, I don't care. Oh no, I say this with a grain of salt. I do not care if we win or whatever happens at the game. We better fucking win. Um,
We better fucking
but
win.
this has to be a full-on episode. Like
No, we should.
this is two car fulls of people. Like it's myself, Ashley, Andrew, and Luca. It's you, Cyrus, Michelle, and her other friend. So it's like that's eight of us all together.
No. It's gonna be a big we out here. Since we don't do we out here's on the regular, this has got to be like the we out here of the year.
Oh God, I'm gonna as summer approaches, I know Leland's got a lot going on with planning a wedding. So
I know. Shout out to him.
my thought is see where he's gonna tailgate. If he's gonna tailgate at his spot he did a couple of years ago,
Hmm.
I want to park there too,
Yeah.
so that it's you, me, Leland. I know my friend Kylie and her husband and some of them are going. I don't know if they're going to be at their spot down where they were, the past couple times.
Yeah, yeah.
But I would love to park with Leland and just have it be a big old crew, like have Ian, have all the guys come down and hang out, which I think would be great.
Yes, take back the old sport management squad together. Oh, that would be a lot of fun. Actually,
Should we go to
that's an
Spage?
idea.
I think that's going to have to happen. I'll start some messages to see if we can see who's going to the game because tickets are going to be the one of the more expensive things for
Yeah,
sure.
I know. I'm like dreading on like how much they're gonna cost, but we're gonna figure something out. We'll be good.
And like I said, I will see if I can get extras through the VU.
Yeah,
I don't know how many I can get. I don't know if I can only get three because that's what my plan is to have three season tickets,
yeah,
or can I get as many as I want? So if I can get four, I'll buy four.
yeah,
You guys just pay me back,
yeah,
call it
yeah.
even, and we're good. So we'll figure it out. We have plenty of time. Those tickets aren't going on sale until
Probably
May or June.
May or June. So that's what I was
Uh,
thinking. So
whenever I get the email from the ticket department, I'll let you know on what's going to happen there.
cool. So I will be prepared. But the hardest part is over. The hotel room is
Where
secured.
where are you guys staying?
It's at a Marriott. We got
Oh,
like a suite. It's either the one that's over close to by the Coliseum or the one that's over by the new Kroger. Um, that's like when you pull up the
oh.
where the all yeah, right over there. It's one of the two.
So you're on either opposite sides, basically.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
nice. We
yeah.
stayed. Where did Ashley and I stay for the Penn State game? We stayed up by Dick's and Star City last year, and that wasn't bad. That was nice because we were far enough away from everything that we could sneak out and get on the highway real quick
Mm.
when we left. But definitely not a bad spot. But I'm very happy to hear that you're going. It makes me very happy.
It took a lot of convincing, but I
Si
figured,
I give all that to Cyrus. I gave up. I was like, you know what? I've tried. I'm not gonna push it. And then Cyrus calls and goes, I got him to say yes, 85% yes. I was like,
yeah,
I want to be like, bruh,
yeah.
what?
Cyrus convinced me that he's like, I'm not gonna be making any more of these trips much longer. So I gotta make these trips. And I was like, you know what? That's true. And then the day we recorded at Michelle's like,
Oh
I
yeah.
need to go. And then her friend Chrissy was like, well, if you're going, then I'm fucking going. And then it ended up being, I was like, well, there was no way I could say no now.
No. Yeah,
So
you got screwed once that happened. You were like, oh yeah, no. I'm not okay. I guess I have to go now. So,
So it pretty much, yep, we nailed down the details. I looked for the hotel. So we'll come in Friday, we'll have Saturday, leave Sunday,
yep,
and then so I'll probably drive down to Cyrus because it'll cut us down an hour. So um it'll be cool. Cyrus said he was willing to drive. I said I would drive, but Cyrus said he'd be willing to drive. We'll see if that's still the case. It's only March 10th, but we'll rock it out. But all
yeah,
I know is that we're going to the Brawl again in Morgantown, which I hope again is a better results.
me
So we'll
too.
see what
Well,
happens.
um, I'll be driving down Thursday. We're gonna leave after work or halfway through the day, and we're gonna trek through. Hopefully, do about 4 hours, maybe 5 hours of driving, and get a hotel. We'll
Yeah.
plan where we're gonna stop and get maybe into New York, and then it's another 5 hours from there.
hmm
So that would be nice. And then on the way back, I'll make Andrew drive some of it too, because
Yeah,
I'm not
shout
driving the whole 11 hours back on my own.
There you go.
That's just horrible. I did it last year and wanted to die. It was horrible. The only downside of Morgantown is getting there. Um, but let's jump into this. NFL free agency kicked off today. Truly? Is today the first
I
real
think
day?
I think officially today, but like they called it the tampering period.
Yes. So you can make deals, but no one can sign anything until Wednesday at like 12,
Yeah.
because that's the new league year starts on Wednesday.
Oh yeah. So we had a couple big deals happen within the last like 48 hours starting, we have Devontae Adams went to the Rams on a 2-year deal. This second one, I'm not gonna lie, threw me for a loop because I
I
was
was
like,
shocked.
wow. DK Metcalf traded to the Steelers for a third round pick. Uh,
Now, my question for you, because you're a Steelers fan, you have
yes.
George Pickens and DK Metcalf.
I think one of them is out.
Mentally, they are like on the same level, and idiocracy levels is about the same, where they're going to throw temper tantrums. So, like, you can't have both, right? You
I
can't.
see us shopping Pickens, in my opinion. I don't know if I could see because Pickens wanted to be the number one. He had his opportunity to be the number one this past year, and what did he do with it? He did nothing.
Yeah.
He had
And
sporadic
you,
games. One day you'll get 10 catches for 150 yards. The next game you get one catch for 2 yards. So I just feel like I think it's time for us to move on from him. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they think that they could play together. I don't know because I just feel like you just said, like that's two hot-headed individuals that want and slash need the ball. But here's my also other question: Who the
just
hell is
throw.
going to throw them the ball?
Well,
Because Justin Fields just signed with the New York Jets for 40 million for 2 years.
so do you think he's projected to be their starter then? I would
Who?
assume Fields. They don't no other quarterback on that roster that can start.
I mean, the Jets are just as much of an abomination as an organization could be. So it
Sure.
sounds like he's number one. I mean, I was trying to think what's the logic of him, but Aaron Glenn played for Detroit. He Fields played for the Bears. Maybe there's something that he saw in him
Well,
as a
he
defensive
he,
guy.
he has his wide receiver back that he had a great connection with Wilson.
Oh yeah, when they played Gary Wilson, they played at Ohio State together, so maybe there's that connection there. But that was interesting. And then our own W alum himself, Geno Smith, he got traded to the Raiders
Correct.
for like a 6th round pick or something like that.
I thought it was like a third, fourth or fifth. It wasn't that far back. I didn't think. Maybe I'm wrong. I've seen
I
so much
don't I
going
don't
on.
remember exactly, but I just know he got traded to the Raiders, he's reunited with Pete Carroll. Um, and we shall see what happens. But dang, talk about Seahawks being, at least a playoff team. Last 2 years they haven't made the playoffs though, but from being competitive to now really starting over, it's
Well,
gonna
the
be.
Seahawks then signed today Sam Darnold for
Oh,
three
did
years.
they?
Yeah, they just signed him. So
Wow.
that was the rumor was Darnold was going to Seattle, but apparently the Steelers were like a quiet dark horse to potentially bring him in there, which that wouldn't be a bad spot for him. But now he goes to Seattle where it's him and Jackson out there just chilling and not knowing what,
JSN.
yeah, like what are you going to do out there with those two? Um, it's been interesting so far. Um, Zach Wilson is now with the Dolphins on a 1 year, $10 million deal as a
A
backup.
lot of that's a lot of money for him.
It's upwards. I don't think it's not guaranteed 10, but it's upwards of 10. Slayton is staying with the Giants, which I think is stupid on his part. Why the hell would you stay in that organization?
I mean, he just wants to get paid, and
That's true.
he's that guy that like will get your catches, but when you actually need a catch, he'll probably drop the ball.
Probably. The Eagles are losing people left and right. Um, the Patriots signed one of their guys, like their nose tackle, I think, or DN guy, um, which was a huge part of their um, Super Bowl run. So I'm cool with that. Patriots signed some pretty decent players too. The cornerback, a couple offensive line, one offensive lineman from from the Jets, um, outside linebackers. I'm happy with what we're doing, except we did actually just sign Mac Hollins, the man that doesn't know what shoes are.
Oh, shout out to him.
Yeah, we signed him, so that was fun.
Yeah, I don't know who
Um,
else the Steelers signed. Though I just kind of follow the main things that were happening. But
yeah,
you're right. The Eagles, they're just losing like pieces left and right. But I mean, it kind of happens when you win a championship with a bunch of guys. Some of those guys want to get paid.
and majority of them were in like final years of contracts,
Hmm.
all of that too. So you can't blame them.
Oh yeah,
Um, you know, the Texans traded Laremy Tunsil to the Commanders are looking good already this offseason. They're
Commanders are
really
looking hella scary.
yeah. Um, who else? What was another? I thought I saw another big name. Where was it? Oh, Cup will be released on Wednesday if there's no trade. This one was an interesting one to me for the Patriots. They signed Josh Dobbs to a 2 year deal.
Is he a quarterback?
Yeah, he's the kid from Tennessee that was on the Steelers for a little bit. He's been on the Browns. I don't know where else. Oh, with Cardinals. So I don't know why. He's an like aerospace engineer too. He's really really smart. So I don't know why they signed him since we have two now sophomore players on the in that room. So we'll see. But yeah, it's the carousel is going to keep going. I'm excited. I love this time of year. It's always
And
fun.
you got the draft didn't even happen yet, so you already know that the draft is probably going to cause some more trades and some more movement. So
That
yeah,
comes up in what, a month and a half?
yes, it's gonna be a good time.
It's going to be amazing. And then we could just sit here and question what our teams are doing and yell at it about it, like we know something,
Yeah,
which is pretty pretty spot on. Oh, the Bills signed Josh Palmer.
yes, I did see that. He's that
That's a
wide
good
receiver from running back.
Sandy. No, he's a wide receiver from the Chargers.
Yeah,
That's a good. Oh, and Sweat went to the Cardinals, which is huge. Hmm. I still don't know why they signed Fields. It just doesn't make any sense to me, but
the Jets are the Jets.
that's true. That's very, very true.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm cool with that. It's like I said, like we said, none of these are real until Wednesday. Once they're set in stone, then we can finally really dive in and nitpick what we're seeing. Um, but definitely some good moves for teams and see what they do. But let's not keep going through.
yes. We
Talk
got
NBA.
NBA news, couple things. Cavs, they won 14 straight after yesterday's win. They're just on a roll right now. You have LeBron out for this whole week due to a groin injury that he suffered during the Celtics game. But Can we just say how wild that it's been that the Lakers are the second overall seed?
I did not know that until I watched the game on Saturday and was like,
Yeah,
they're 40 and 21? I was shocked.
me too. And I couldn't believe that they were second. I could have swore the last time I saw them, they were in like 10th place.
They were.
But
But I guess they went on I think up until the Celtics lost, they had gone for a 12 game win streak or something.
they were on an 8 game win streak. They won 8 out of 10.
Oh, okay. I heard they kept talking about 12 during the broadcast, so maybe they
Yeah,
won
it's
12 games out of the last 15 or something.
yeah, Luca is just yeah, I don't care what people say about like whatever his stamina or whatever. He's a baller and he can play, but he just needs some help. And like him and LeBron, I feel like complement each other really well when you watch them play. But man, LeBron going down, that definitely hurts. But at least I'm not a Mavericks fan because
They couldn't
if you
even have a
see what's going
bench.
on with the Mavs right now, AD is supposed to be out for the year. Kyrie unfortunately tore his ACL.
Yep.
Now it's just Klay Thompson.
And
He's probably like, this is bullshit.
Klay Thompson is really at this point nothing um of what he used to be.
Yeah.
Also, did you see the video of them warming up and they only had 7 guys on the court and then at one point they only had 5 players active because people were getting hurt.
Oh, for the Mavs?
Yeah. Like,
That's
how do
bad.
you do that? And they apparently want to increase ticket prices. So every season ticket holder is like giving them the middle finger and saying, fuck you, we're not coming back.
Yeah, hell
There's
no. After
they
they just traded their superstar like shooting guard and for practically like nothing, it's yeah, I would be the same way if I was that fan base. Um, but the biggest one that hurts me out here is this last one, Jalen Brunson out 2 weeks due to ankle injury. I don't know if anybody saw what it looked like when he played
mm-mm.
that game. It looked real nasty. Basically, he was going in for the layup, and when he came back down, the front of his ankle landed on the floor. The cleat
Uh,
landed on the floor. So,
ow.
did not look good. Honestly, looked way worse when you watch it live. But I'm just happy that it's like a 2 week thing that they said, and they're gonna
Ugh,
reevaluate. But luckily, it was nothing torn, nothing broken. Um, but yeah, we just need to just make sure we can hold strong until he comes back because we're gonna need him in the playoffs when it actually matters.
that's
Uh,
true. And what you guys are the 3 seed right now still?
that's where we're at. Yep, 3 seed.
And what there's 18, 17 games left in the season.
About
And what you're 6, 7 games behind the Celtics, 5, 6 games behind the Celtics, so a buttload behind the Cavs.
yeah, which like who knew the Cavs were gonna be like this good this year?
The problem though with the Cavs is they're good, but some of their players have gotten hurt. I
Yes,
think, and they're getting hurt at the wrong time. Like Celtics right now, Kristaps isn't playing it much. Holiday's been out. Everyone's been
yes.
hurt,
Holiday has been out. I know
but
that because
Holiday's
of
back
the
in.
fantasy team.
He's back. He played the other night.
Yes, he
So
did.
whatever he did to his pinky is like screw it, I'm playing.
Good.
Kristaps was going to play in the Lakers game, but went out and warmed up, and they were just like, yeah, no, this it doesn't feel right.
Mhm.
So let him sit, let him rest. I'd rather him take a couple games at the end of the season and just go through the motions and then be good for the playoffs because that's what this team built for.
Yeah, it's
I'm
true.
I'm
That's what it
I'm
is.
not worried about any team, to be honest.
I mean, I think every team is worried about your team because you actually have a team that, like, when you talk about your entire team has playoff experience
Yeah.
and finals experience. It's
The only
not
one that
like where you have like a sprinkle of like people that are new. You have legitimately the entire team back, and they all played.
the only person that doesn't have NBA Finals experience on this team is one the rookie, and
Yeah,
Torrey Craig. That's it. Those
yeah,
two. And Torrey Craig has fit in perfectly with his team. I love it. It's been phenomenal to watch. Um, but yeah, it's sad that players are getting hurt now. You
yeah.
know,
I
if
know.
Brunson got hurt in like December,
We wouldn't be
okay,
worried about this.
you can deal with it. But tail end of the season, March, playoffs are literally right around the corner.
Yep.
You know, what is he going to be? Is he going to be 100%? He's going to be 80% when he comes back.
Who knows? I just need him to get healthy so my Knicks are gonna be all right. So I'm just fingers crossed, just trying to make sure Brunson can just come back. We just need him back because we got Mitchell back. Now Brunson's out. OG's back. OG's there. So, like we can't complain. And we signed PJ Tucker to a 10-day deal. Cool. So, we just need we just need our bodies to be healthy.
Okay.
And then go at it. Like I know we haven't had a good record against the top teams. We're pretty much 0 and like 17 against all of them. But
I was
hey,
gonna say, I'm pretty sure you've lost everything to the Celtics, the
yeah, we
Cavs,
lost all the
and
Cavs,
Oklahoma
all the
City.
Celtics game, all Oklahoma City games. So yeah,
And
that's
you got the
every
Celtics one more time
gotta love it.
in New York. And I think it's in New York. So
Yes.
maybe you'll win that one because it's at the end, tail end of the season. And it's like,
And maybe the Celtics bench they'll play like Hauser and all those guys to start, and then all the starters will just sit.
that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll play it out.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about our alma mater. Um, the boys, big win the other night against UCF. You said that they barely won. I didn't watch any of it.
Uh,
Um,
dude, talk about like typical West Virginia basketball game.
oh,
Up by 20. They get down to like 3-point lead with like 2 minutes left. Then we just squeak on by for the rest. But I'm just happy that um we got the win, and that win, but along with a couple of losses from other teams, got us the first round bye for the Big 12 championship. So I believe our guys play Wednesday, which is exciting.
yeah,
Wednesday at 3.
they play the winner of Colorado and TCU, I think.
Okay.
So whoever wins that will
Yes.
play. And then if whoever wins that game,
We play Kansas.
no, not from what I saw. I thought we would play the
Oh,
number
did they
one.
update it?
I'm pretty sure we would play the number one seed.
Oh,
Let me
against
see.
Houston?
Oops, let's see. I showed the bracket. Let me look real quick.
He's looking. But in other news, shout out to while you're looking for the bracket, shout out to starting point guard Javon Small. He got first team all Big 12. Uh as he should, which is incredible.
There it is. So if yeah, we would play Houston.
Oof. Well, it's not it would be nice to end with at least 20 games. 20 games for a season before the tourney.
Hey, if we win against Colorado or TCU, because we're the eighth seed, um, that's a huge victory there because that will most likely put us into the tournament.
If we win the second round game.
Yeah, that's game two or whatever for the second round game. I think that should put us in because we were on the bubble for a while.
Yes.
Um, so that would put us in and say a good showing against Houston somehow, some way.
Hmm.
No, could get us in there, get us a little bit better too. So we'll see. Um, it's definitely going to be interesting. And apparently, Javon Small got robbed of the Big 12 Player of the Year too.
Wild.
I don't even know who won it. I just saw it on Twitter saying that he got robbed.
That's crazy. Well, have they announced coach of the year yet?
Um, I don't think so. They gave the Big 12 Player of the Year to Toppin, JT Toppin from freaking Texas Tech,
Wow.
and Newcomer of the Year. What the
Wow.
f That's
How does he not even like get newcomer of the year? They gave the one guy both of them?
uh-huh.
That's crazy.
Kelvin Sampson from Houston was get named the Coach of the Year.
I actually think that's trash.
I think everything about the Big 12 at this point is trash because it's always the same bullshit.
Like we were projected to be like bottom of the Big 12.
We were
And
projected to be 14 out of 14
yeah.
or 16 out of 16, whatever it is now.
And then we finished 10th. Our head coach got huge wins. First ever win in Kansas. Beat Guns ranked Gonzaga at on a away tournament.
Beat Arizona that was ranked. You
I
beat
guess like some of the losses we had were like rough losses that we should have some of the games like should have won. Like we should have beat Arizona State again. But damn, for him to not like get like a snip of that, that's a little upsetting.
it is pretty bullshit, but it's we should be used to it by now, right? You know,
Yeah.
that's how it's always going to be. Even say football does great this year with Rich Rod, he's not going to win anything. They're not going to give him any accolades. They don't want to put that out there. Um,
Yep.
we're the ugly sibling that no one wants to talk about all the time. But you did mention the women's team. They had a great run in the Big 12 tournament. JJ Quinterly was named the Big 12 the tournament team.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
so she made that, which is fantastic. Um, but they did have a good run against TCU near the end and then just kind of collapsed.
Yeah, just didn't have enough at the end. Haley Van Lith and the center Prince.
Yeah,
That one was they just couldn't stop the two of them. So, but hey, we lost to the actual Big 12 champions, so like I can't complain about that.
I'm not complaining. I'm okay with that. They're gonna get.
You're definitely getting into the tourney no matter what.
I think they got a. I think they said they'll be a 6 seed.
All right, that's not too bad.
No, that's not bad at all. You're going to finish in the top 25 again this year. That's 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
So I'll take that all day long. Then we have baseball, which, as you said, it started up. They're 14-1 up until their loss on Saturday. They were one of four undefeated teams
That's
in the
incredible.
country. So, but they are 14-1, and it looks like they start their Big 12 play shortly. They play Oklahoma State in a couple, actually at the end of this week. They play Towson tomorrow. But yeah, so they're underway, which is great. I'm happy to see it. We play Pitt. Fuck, screw Pitt. No one likes them.
Yep.
Um, yeah, so I think we're a baseball school until football wins again.
Yep,
Uh,
hopefully.
and talk about football. We have the spring. It's not even a game. He's not calling it the spring game.
Yeah.
It's the
Which
spring
it's like a
showcase.
showcase.
Showcase, which I like.
I did not know that this was happening. I'm sorry for being oblivious. I had no idea. So the reason that all these teams are not doing games is it's showing people other tape, and then other schools are going out and giving them offers, and they're transferring after. And I'm like, that is so wild to think about. Like people are watching the spring game to scout
Hmm.
players, and then you're going out and throwing money at them like that. Like it's a spring game though. Like what could you really get? One, what can you really get from a spring game? And two, I think that's just like crazy to think about because that's why like where WV's like game is, it's supposed to be around where it's like people players are supposed to like make a decision like right after.
Yeah.
So
That's
I just
why they need to. and we've talked about this 1,000 times about college athletics, is NIL, they have to cap it somehow,
Hmm.
and the transfer portal needs to change so that players, especially in football, we have a great example is CJ Donaldson left the program,
Yep.
went to Ohio State. He now has a national championship ring and played in the game.
Yeah, I totally forgot he played in the game. It was
He had
crazy.
like 65 yards and a touchdown.
That's
Um,
so
so like it is you're creating this unfair advantage for certain teams.
yeah.
So this has to be regulated. If you're going to leave the program, you can leave the program, but whatever program you go to, you cannot start until spring ball. That has to be a rule.
Or
You
something.
you
Just
can't
to
sit there and
regulate it.
say, "Hey, oh, I played all season with one team. I'm going to leave because this team's in the playoffs and I want to go there and I'm going to win a ring." No, no, no. You don't get to be a part of that program.
Yeah.
You wait.
You wait
And
until the
then you don't allow anybody to use film from a spring game or anything like that because the spring game is a huge draw for a lot of fans.
yeah.
You make a buttload of money because of this.
Well, some schools. I don't think we ever made that much money from a spring game.
I don't think so, but I think this year we will. Um, they're doing a whole like showcase thing ahead of time. There's live music, food trucks, yard games, inflatables, a bunch of stuff going on. So they're making an event, which is great. Um, but I do hope, and I'll probably harp on this till the day I die or till the day it happens, that they need to fix the NIL and the transfer portal.
Hmm. Yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
I think that just has to happen.
I
Um,
agree. Here's one thing before we move on from WV. Uh, so with our coach for basketball, Darren Coach DeVries had a hell of a year. There's lots of talk that he is number one candidate for the University of Iowa,
I
where he
heard that.
um um and from lots of reports are saying that the Iowa's looking to move on from their head coach who's been there for years and give the full on full court press to DeVries. So I would love to know, Merritt, what do you think it would have to take for us to make sure we don't lose him?
I think, to be honest, I don't think we're going to be in that situation where it happened with the women's team 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Hmm.
I don't see him being that type of individual where, yeah, oh, Iowa, I can go to Iowa. Iowa's basketball program's not that good.
Hmm.
You just built a program that is pretty dang good from nothing. You have really, really good stars coming in that are four-star players. You have returning players. You have a transfer portal where you're now going to draw bigger names
Hmm.
here.
Yeah.
Your son's going to be able to come back and play one more year with you.
Do we know that's confirmed, or
Yes,
I
he
know they?
he did get his eligibility. Because he did not play like the 35% game of the games. So
Okay.
he got the medical red shirt, so he'll be able to play next year.
Oh, that's good to know.
So that's huge for this team. I don't think I do not think he's going to go there. I don't see him being that type of individual. He was at Drake for 6 years before he left. He probably could have left 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but he didn't. Him going to a program that then he'd have to rebuild yet again. And now he's proven that he can do it. He has proven it, but
Yeah.
I don't see him being that person. I don't.
No, it's hard. I mean, I get it because he's from there. That's home. That's easy. That's an easy way to recruit because he's from there. Did he go to Iowa?
Northern Iowa.
Northern Iowa. So like in the vicinity. But I just hope this talk simmers down. Iowa will go get somebody else and they'll stay away from us and we can just continue to build this basketball program the way it's supposed to be.
Hmm. They're basically saying the two head coaches for the programs, West Virginia and Drake, are the ones that they think would be the best fit for Iowa. Um, Hold on, just looking at this real quick.
You were perfectly fine.
Where's Iowa State? I don't think so. I do not see that happening.
Well,
Obvious
oh, not.
candidate. I like everyone's like, um, that they think he would leave. I'm looking at Voice of Morgantown, which we all know is acceptable or not the best. Um, but they say they're thinking he'd be 20% chance that he leaves and 80% chance that he stays. So I think it's going to be closer to 90 to 10%. There's not much you can do to draw Iowa. You're also playing the best basketball conference in the country in the Big 12.
Yeah.
So SEC is pretty damn good right now, and Big 12 are the two top programs or two top divisions. So you're not going to go to the Big 10. That's kind of fallen apart as of late. So, but yeah, um, Kevin, that's all we have here for what we've written up, and we've had really good
Yes.
conversations. So I think it's time for your game.
Yes. I know. So literally I've been going on YouTube the last couple of days, and it's simply been this random game. So it's a random NBA team generator.
Oh God.
We have to we have to set a point guard, a shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. You get one skip. So you get a team that you don't like, you get to use your skip. And then we would have to match up our teams against each other. So I would think Drew could be the judge of whose team is better since he's not
Okay.
here. We'll have Drew, you'll pick the team, and then we'll discuss it. And then I can do like a fun little like poll on the
Yeah.
Instagram, like pictures of it, and be like, hey,
Who
which this
won?
team, my Kevin's team, whose team did you think chose a better team?
I like it.
So
Let's do it.
let's do this. All right, I got a little pad here
Oh, look
to
at
figure
you.
out where we're going. So let me go ahead and share my screen.
You should be able to.
Uh, yep, I am able to. Hold on, let me make sure I'm here sharing, and then oh, that's us. Cool. So, do you see my wheel?
Oh my God, yes. This is going to be phenomenal.
All right. So, Merritt, since you're taller, I'm gonna allow you to go first.
All right, spin it.
So I'm gonna spin it. Boom.
Please tell me, please give me somebody good.
San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, okay. Victor.
You're gonna. So this is you. You want to go just current? Because in the game, I was gonna tell you you can do
I can do
current,
anybody.
current, pass anybody.
All right, Tim Duncan.
All right, hold on. Let me just write this down. Shooting guard, forward, power forward.
Do we get a six man or just the top
We'll,
five?
we'll, we'll add a we'll add a six man too.
Okay, just thinking six man's always a good one to throw in
All
there because
right. So
that could be a
your power
tiebreaker.
forward is Tim Duncan.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to resume and spin for me.
I'm gonna be so mad if you get the Lakers. That's you'd have too many to pick from.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Ooh,
Oh, there's many ways I can go here.
there's a lot you could do.
Yeah. Oh yeah, rules you can't pick the same person. So like
Yeah, I can, if you pick
example,
Giannis, I can't pick Giannis.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Damn, do I save that? You know, just to solidify. You know what? I will take Giannis here.
Okay. Okay.
Because there's another person that I was gonna choose, but I if there's another team that I would choose this person. All right, here we go. And we're spinning.
Let's
Merritt,
go.
Your team is
Please, no one shitty.
the Toronto Raptors.
Oh, oh God. Um, I'm a toss up between two players.
Okay. Hey, remember, sir, you do have a skip if you want to use a skip.
It's too early for Skip right now. I feel like I can get
I mean, you
The
do have there are
problem
two
is
options that I think about.
that there's two options. We both know the options for the Raptors. It's either McGrady or Carter. That's it. That's it. That's all I
You wouldn't
like.
consider Kawhi?
No, God, no.
All right.
I don't think so. I just he was there for a year. No, I'm good. Um, and the problem is I'm going off of what how they played while they were in Toronto, right? Vince Carter
Yeah.
wasn't a shooter then. He was just a high flying dunker. So, and McGrady had a better overall game then.
I
I think
mean,
I think I'm gonna have to lean towards McGrady. I
wow.
think, and I love Carter.
No way.
I love Vince Carter, but I'm going off of what they did while they were on that team.
But Vince Carter is the leading scorer for the Raptors, like in
I
history.
know, but McGrady left before Carter did.
But he didn't even hit his prime when he was in Toronto.
I go with McGrady.
Where
It's
do you want him? Where do you want him?
shooting guard. That's what he played.
Wow. Okay. Merritt, and then me.
This could be that could be the controversial pick. I know that.
That's gonna be a oh man, that is definitely a controversial pick for people. Here we go. Spinning it. Who do I have? Oh,
Oh,
the Spurs.
wow.
Wow.
Huh. Wonder who Kevin's gonna pick.
Dang.
You can't take the big fundamental.
I almost wanna skip here.
I, the Spurs are an interesting one because if you skip, it's not a bad move, but if you don't skip, you have realistically three
There's like a
players you could pick from right now.
yeah. Because like I could either go to the future or I could go to the past.
Right.
Oh man.
I would skip this one. I think that one's
It. This sucks.
because if
Fuck.
you let's
Because then
say
here's because like you just said, it's so early to skip.
and then say you land on the Pelicans, what are you gonna do? Or the
Yeah.
Hornets, or like,
All right, here's what I'll do. I will fill uh I will fill my sixth man with David Robinson.
ooh, I like that pick. I honestly I wasn't going towards David Robinson. I was going with Victor, Ginobili, and Parker.
Yeah, I think he would David Robinson gives me a bigger guy and a little bit of versatility with his
Hmm.
skill set. You know, if I need to, he can match up with Tim Duncan. But here we go. All right. Spinning for you again, sir.
All right, let's see this. This is fun.
This is fun.
Too bad Drew's not here. He would have so much fun.
Oh
Oh,
God, I'm terrible. Oh,
oh, oh. You know who I'm taking.
who are you taking?
Come on, you can say it.
Are you taking Shaq?
Hell no.
Kobe.
I'm taking Kobe. I'm gonna put him on this as my sixth man because he's gonna just come off that bench and
Kobe as a
fucking
sixth man?
yep. And the only reason is because I have McGrady at the shooting guard. If I put McGrady at small forward, I'd have him in there. But their skill
Do you
sets.
want to switch it? You can switch
Ooh,
Tracy.
can I switch that out? Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you. You want T Mac at the three and Kobe at the two.
No, can we put T Mac at the six, man?
Oh my God, this post-it is so much scribbles. Yeah, T Mac at your six, man.
Okay.
Kobe at your two.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Good fucking God. Oh,
With the big fundamental. Oh my
unreal.
God.
All right, here we go. Watch me get like the Vancouver Grizzlies at this rate.
Get
Oh, did it. All
oh
right, here we
so
go.
many choices.
Uh,
Please give me the Celtics then. That'd be freaking
all
unreal.
right, the Knicks. So many places to go. I'm gonna fill the small forward, and I'm gonna put Melo.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, see, that sucks because if I get the Nuggets, I can't pick Melo.
yeah, you can't pick Melo. So
Ah,
thought process here.
you
All
son
right,
of a gun. All
here
right,
we
please
go.
give me the Bulls then. Please give me the Bulls.
The Washington Wizards. Oh, yes. Incredible.
Oh.
This might be a skip. This might be a skip.
Yep, get me out of that one. I
All
can't.
right.
I can't do
Perfect.
that. I like
Like
there's no one
the
I
only
wouldn't even
thing I
want
can think of is Gilbert Arenas.
and I don't want him.
All right.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Here we go. The Miami Heat.
Well,
That's better than what you had.
that's much better than what I had.
Much better.
I got one of the worst teams you could pick from.
What do you got?
Oh, this is mine. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
I
this
thought
is yours.
this is my skip. This is tough.
I mean, I can think of some different ways you could go.
Yeah, I could go Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
That's a lot of scoring. Um, but that doesn't give me a real point guard or small forward or anything like that.
Mhm.
Um, don't even know anyone else that like was on these teams. Um, you know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Lonzo Mourning.
All right.
I'll go
So
Lonzo Mourning, center. That's a that's a beast of a center right there. That can go up against
honestly,
some
it
pretty good
fits.
guys.
It fits with your team because all he'll have to do is rebound, block shots, and hit people, so he can let Kobe and T Mac do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, and it still gives me hopefully a couple decent teams to pick for small forward and point guard.
All right, cool. Here we go.
Please don't be the
All right.
Celtics. I'm gonna be so pissed if you get the
Please
Celtics.
give me something good.
Give you the freaking.
Denver Nuggets. Wow.
This is rigged. This is
All right.
rigged.
So this one, I'm gonna go. I think I gotta go with Joker. Gotta go with the Joker.
You have to because you already picked the other best player in Nuggets history.
Nuggets history, yeah. All right. Man, my team is very
Big,
tall. Very tall.
very
All right.
tall, and very slow.
I know. So that I gotta figure something out. All right, here we go. Merritt, this pick is for you. We're
Give me the
spinning.
Celtics. Give me the Celtics. Give me the Celtics.
Houston Rockets.
Ooh. Hmm.
So you have technically right now your small forward and your point guard.
I know.
That's really tough.
Yeah, because I have a
You
damn
already
good power forward, and I don't have. Could the question is, could Dream play the small forward?
I think you're stretching there.
I think so too, because he can't shoot for shit. I don't even know whoever's played for the Houston Rockets.
I mean, if I'm looking at your lineup, I know who I would go with.
Who?
I mean, you have a couple of great point guards that have came through there.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if you don't like any of them, you can go into the past and possibly choose one that is currently your team's assistant coach.
What about Sam Cassell? Oh shit. Okay, that reminds me. Yep, thank you. Thank you for pointing that out that I was that stupid. Um give me Chris Paul.
Chris Paul. So I'm not gonna lie to you, that was actually not the person I was talking about.
Or are you talking about Steve Francis or Sam Cassell?
And you also had the option of James Harden.
Yeah, I already have I have a a shooting guard. He's not a point guard.
Okay.
He does average a lot of assists and everything. Chris Paul would be perfect because all he needs to do is pass the ball to
The three main guys, Kobe, Duncan, T Mac.
and then maybe a fourth the small forward whoever that's
Yeah.
going to be because I'm now going to be I totally think I'm going to get
All right.
screwed
I
here.
really hope I can get like the Chicago Bulls.
If you get the Bulls, I'm quitting.
Ugh. I think it is time to
You can
use
use your skip.
my skip. Yes. Good God, that was horrible. All right, here we go.
Mine was still
Resume.
worse.
Yeah, here we go and spin. Watch this. Come on, give me something. Yes, yes. Oh my God, spoken into existence. Here we go. I mean, obviously, Michael Jeffrey Jordan is going to be my shooting guard there. So that skip was clutch.
You know what? This might be the most evenly matched shooting guard across any timeline with him and Kobe.
I know. All right. So
Last
we
spin.
have a small forward.
Oh
Here we
God.
go.
Please just give me the
Might be
one team
like
I
the
want.
worst team, the Brooklyn Nets. Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh, wow.
KD baby, KD.
That's really good. That's really good. That's really, really good.
Oh, I hope you get something shit. I hope you get shit.
I'm gonna get the Brooklyn Nets.
Oh my God.
Hold on, I'm looking at this wheel. If I extend this, looking at this wheel, I would say the teams that I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want.
You don't want what do you have left?
I have the point guard.
Oh,
So like if I had like Indiana, that would suck.
if you hit the Clippers, that sucks because I took the point guard.
Yeah. If I
You you don't want the
there, there's
Wizards.
there's still some other options here,
There, yeah.
but all right. Moment of
Okay.
truth. We're spinning.
I I hope you get someone shit.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
Kyle Lowry it
Oh,
is. Kyle Lowry it is.
oh God, I gotta think no, wait, there definitely some point guards.
Oh,
Uh dang. There's gotta be like is
I'm
there not
dying.
is there not any other point guards? Could I go Damon Stoudemire or Muggsy Bogues?
Ooh, you could. So here, I'll help you out. We have
Let
Kyle
me think.
Lowry, Fred VanVleet,
Ugh.
Damon Stoudemire, Jose
Okay.
Calderon,
Oof.
Muggsy, Alvin
Muggsy.
Williams, Lou
Oof.
Williams,
Okay.
Jalen Rose.
Ugh.
Chauncey Billups technically did play for them for 1 year. You have TJ Ford, Mark
Oh.
Jackson, Corey Joseph, Rafer Alston,
Oh, skip to my Lou. Fire.
Jeremy Lin,
That
Jared
was a thought.
Jack,
Jared
Mike
Jack.
James, D Brown, Chris
D.
Childs, Dennis Schroeder, Rod Strickland.
Ooh, Strick. I
Yeah,
think.
so Lindsey Hunter is a good one. Sebastian Telfair. Oh my God.
Oh, goodness
The man
gracious.
that was supposed to be amazing.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I think, do I go Chauncey? Because, like,
I
but I think I
honestly, with your team, I would go skip Milo because you don't really need him to do much.
true.
You just need him to pass that ball around, which he will in that team.
Oh, yeah, I know. But I'm almost leaning towards, like, I'm leaning towards Damon, Mighty Mouse. Damon
Ooh, James
Stoudemire.
Stoudemire.
Yeah, just because I feel like he'll be able to at least play a little bit defense, he'll score some threes because the bulk of my offense is going through Jordan and Jokic, and then the six man. That's where I get a little worried is the six man. But the thing is that I can at least rotate Jokic and David Robinson out so like they can get like some breaks. I'm gonna
Sure.
go Damon Stoudemire.
All right.
All right, beautiful. I'm gonna
So
stop
let
my share.
yeah. All right. So go through the teams real quick.
All right, so Merritt's team at point guard, he has Chris Paul. Shooting guard, he has Kobe Bryant. Small forward, Kevin Durant. Power forward, Tim Duncan. Center, Alonzo Mourning. With the six man, Tracy McGrady. My lineup: David Stoudemire, Michael Jordan, Carmelo Anthony, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, and David Robinson. So I'm not gonna lie, on paper, Merritt, I think your team wins slightly.
I think on paper mine is a better scoring team.
Because I look at it, the way you're gonna win is at the point guard spot and
This
at the small forward spot.
and that
Because
I think power forward and center are, besides Jokic could move a
I
little bit
think
better than Alonzo, they're pretty evenly matched there.
I think it's a wash for shooting guard. I think
Yeah,
Jokic gets a chance at Jokic
morning.
as a chance at morning. But the thing is, I think you also probably win 6 men because of Tracy McGrady.
Right, just because you went with a big, which at the time made sense of what your thought process was with making your team, but
Yeah, because I didn't want to lose that freaking skip.
I
And then my
know
skip actually paid off.
it did.
What a time.
I can't believe you freaking got that one. I'm so mad.
You actually called it. You're like, watch it land on the
Oh,
Chicago Bulls.
oh
And
yeah, I know. I foot in mouth on that one.
but
No, I think those are two evenly matched teams, but the funny part is there's not enough basketballs on both teams
there really isn't enough basketball.
because
Oh,
you have Melo and Jordan.
yep.
I have Kobe, Tracy, Durant.
Yeah. Which I still can't believe you picked T Mac over Vince Carter. Because if I had Orlando T Mac, that's like given. But you have a young Tracy McGrady. You have a young Tracy McGrady from like the Raptors.
And
This is gonna be a fun post.
I got seasoned vets across the rest of it.
You do. You do. I definitely think my point guard is on the weaker end because I that was one of the teams that like point guard. That's
Yeah,
rough.
that one you could have landed on a couple of teams and
You
done
have two,
like you'd have somebody, but the Raptors was one where it's like, oh
especially
yeah.
the way your team is constructed. Because I would have loved to land on like OKC,
Oh, if you were in OKC,
and
you
I would have
take
went with
Westbrook
like
and
Russ
yeah.
or like somebody that's like jumping ability. Like I would if I would have had the Wizards, I would take like John Wall or like you know
I forgot
somebody
about
else.
forgot about John Wall. I could have taken him.
Yeah, but at the time, like you didn't really need anybody.
No, I didn't need the someone like that or Bradley Beal or anything along those lines because
Yeah. Just seeing what the next spin would have been. Oh, Brooklyn Nets. I would have loved to have Jason Kidd on my team.
that would have worked.
And I could have matched draft pick for draft pick. I could have put Deron Williams.
Ooh.
Because Deron Williams on the Nets. Fire.
Well, that was fun. I like that. That was a great idea, Kevin.
Something
Fantastic.
quick, something easy. Like literally, I would go through my YouTube scrolling and that's all the content that came up. All right. Pick your top 5 guys. Maybe we'll do like an NFL one at some point.
Apparently, Kristaps Porzingis has been dealing with a viral illness, so that's why he hasn't been playing for the past like week.
Oh my Atlanta's
Yep.
goodness gracious. But that's all I got.
All right. I like it, Kevin. Good job.
Thank you. Oh, FYI, just because I was bored like for the last couple weeks because we didn't record, I slowly started to acquire new cards. Maybe I could share. I don't know. Do I share it now or do I share it next week?
Sure, next week because
Yes.
we need to go to bed. It's nine
Yeah.
o'clock at night.
It is 9 o'clock, and with the times going, I don't realize how much later it is. So we definitely got to go to bed. So shall I outro us out?
Get us out of here, sire.
All right, guys. Outro time. Episode 11 of season 4. You said, Merritt?
Yep, episode 11.
And unreal. We've been doing this and doing this. So thank you guys to those that have continued to listen to us. Thank you for hanging with us, even with our little breaks. So if you want to keep listening to us, keep listening to us on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and then Amazon Play. Make sure you watch the YouTube at the Million Musings Podcast. Follow the Instagrams, Merritt at Merritt underscore P, me at KQuaver624. Follow the podcast and TikTok at the Manly Musings Pod. And happy Monday, guys. Great to be back, and we'll see you guys soon.